This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Oh, yo, what it do? Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Saturday. Special edition Sports and Spirits for y'all. Brother, how you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Sports and water for me today, man. It's early. We ain't here. It's early afternoon.
Yeah, I'm sports and I had a little naked juice. So
okay. Yeah, I gotta stay hydrated. I ain't started on the drinks just yet. But
nah. I ain't went tailgating or nothing this morning. Bearcats got a home game. I ain't go tailgating or nothing today. So
yeah,
beers are coming a little bit later for me anyway.
Yeah, it ain't too early. If you've been up and about and doing stuff. But for me, a little bit. I ain't been doing too much yet. So gotta keep light on the stomach. So far.
Yeah, facts. Down to the Wire 513, man. Make sure I tap in with us. Everything Down to the Wire 513. Drinks will definitely flowing because it's a great slate of college football tonight. I forgot. You got Bama LSU tonight. Colorado has a big one against Texas Tech.
They saying that that's the first playoff game right now. Bama LSU game. Whoever lose that game is probably gonna be out. They saying. So
yep.
Huge implications to that game. Big SEC matchup tonight.
Same with Ole Miss and Georgia.
Yeah. Because that what's his name? Beck, man. I think he had like 8 turnovers in the last game or something like that. Something crazy. So he's playing like shit, but they still winning because the defense actually been playing better than started out the season. The start out the season they're playing kind of slow, but as of late they've been playing a lot better. So holding them together.
Well, they're gonna need to hold them together because Jackson Dart, he a bad motherfucker, boy. I don't know why he's not getting talked about as like being a top quarterback taken in next year's draft class.
Yeah, maybe they just late on it, man. Maybe they will get to it. Because I think he's a stud, man. He's a stud.
Facts. Shout out to Lane Kiffin. That's one thing Lane Kiffin can do. He can coach up quarterbacks.
Definitely can. Make them look good.
Speaking of quarterbacks, we had a phenomenal QB duel. What it do? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on?
What up? Thanks for stepping in.
We had a phenomenal duel this past Thursday night football, man. Bengals, Ravens. Couldn't ask for a more entertaining game. It's a great game. Depending on who you was rooting for.
Yeah, depending on who you're rooting for. If you were just a fan of football and had no emotional ties to either team, great game for sure.
Facts. But the Bengals fall 1 point short. 1 point short to the Baltimore Ravens. They had a chance to win it. They decided that they could have tied it up or go for the win. They decided to go for the win. And they went for 2 and they didn't get it.
Yeah, 1 for the 2. Do you think it was the right decision going for 2 from Zach Taylor?
Me being non-biased because I had a ticket going, and I needed them to go to overtime. So, but now being non-biased though, I think it was the right decision because then you would base the game on a coin flip. If you don't win the coin flip, your defense wasn't stopping Baltimore at that point anyway.
He was getting routed at that point. Baltimore was doing anything they wanted to do on offense. And they were being aggressive all game. They were going for it on fourth down in the first quarter. So that was their identity of that game. I don't mind that at all. Like you said, it's not a playoff game. We don't get a chance. If Lamar gets the ball, he can easily go out there and get a touchdown and the game's over. So
look what happened Monday night.
Yeah. With the way defense is playing, would not have trusted them to go out there and hold them to no points or a field goal.
Yeah, facts. Now, honestly, we can question the play call, the decision to go to Tanner Hudson instead of Jamar Chase. I mean, I think that
he was 1-on-1, bro.
Yeah,
don't understand at all.
According to Joe, he said he just didn't have time to get to that read. But if play calling, man, he should have been your first read.
Yeah, he should have been the read. Like throw the ball to Jamar. He's 1-on-1. Do the little swiggly or whatever you gotta do, Jamar, to get open. Get the fuck open, give him the ball. That should have been the only read that play. So I guess you can kind of blame play calling there. You can also argue that the Bengals should have had another shot at getting the 2 points there because Joe got face mask. So it looked like
Joe got hit in the face mask. Gesicki got held. Like it was a few plays on where you.
it was egregious. I think it was a few different holding penalties they could have called on Baltimore in that play. So, but apparently, according to the football guys out there, the football analysts, the referees ain't gonna throw those flags, which I don't agree with. I think if it's a penalty, it's a penalty.
Especially, and honestly, when it's that egregious too. Like you had two, like for the Gesicki one, like you had two guys
Terrible.
bring him down, and then like I said, Joe get you. This is back-to-back weeks. What's back-to-back weeks? Because I know they missed the face mask against us too.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, against y'all in the end zone, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So man, refs man got to be better. But
gotta be.
You could, like I said, you could say that they missed calls, but at the end of the day, man, Bengals, you got to go out there and win the game. You don't need to put yourself in that position.
Yeah. It shouldn't have came down to that. You're up 21-7.
21-7.
Not come down to that.
Like you said, all fair. Once Chase Brown fumbled, that turned old tide of the game.
Yep. Whole tide of the game changed. Lamar was being Superman all game. He's just I know the Bengals defense is not good, but he just seems to be untackleable. It's crazy, man. I know the very first game he had that crazy play where he scrambled and had Hendrickson looking crazy. He had Hendrickson looking crazy again multiple times on Thursday night.
No,
not catch him.
Multiple times, and they had him, like Hendrick had him in his grasp. But the one that stood out to me is when they was in the red zone. This dude scrambled like 20 yards back and then comes right back up and gets to the one. Like he almost scored.
Bro, he should have, like he said, he should have scored that play. Don't know how it was some great blocks too. I ain't gonna allow some good blocks, but he is so elusive, man. It's really unfair, man. I don't know what kind of drills he does to gain that kind of skill set, but he is really just, you have to, I don't know how you tackle this man. Because you said they had him in their grasp multiple times, and he just wiggled out, or he just kept running. They grab and they missed, and then he's gone. Like I don't know if he has baby oil, no did he, or what's going on, but he just seems to be very slithery, man.
Great game. Jamar Chase went crazy again.
Crazy. Pay Jamar Chase.
I'm gonna say this. We talked about it before the season, like what his numbers will be. Honestly, bro, like at this rate, he can be the first $40 million wide receiver because
yes.
and I'm not mad at him for asking anything less than 40 because he's playing his ass off. We've been on here criticizing how he looks without T. Higgins the whole year. This past Thursday night, granted, Baltimore, we talk about Baltimore secondary, they're kind of shaky, but still don't matter. You put up them elite numbers back-to-back weeks. Like
no T. Higgins out there too, and you did this. That was my criticism on Wednesday. I said, T. Higgins ain't gonna be out there. We'll see, because T. Higgins, I think he had 2 touchdowns the first game. Against Baltimore. So I thought they would kind of load up on Jamar and make it a little tougher for him. They were on him, but he was still just doing his thing.
Exactly.
He still was doing his thing. So shout out to him. He deserves every dime that he asked for. Yep. I think they're gonna regret not paying him this year, even though they probably still don't want to. If he still wants his money like early, they probably still don't want to do that. But they're gonna regret not getting a number locked down, because he's gonna ask for two trucks now instead of one Brinks truck. He's gonna ask for 2.
And honestly, I'm not mad at him, because honestly, at this point we know they're not going to keep T. Higgins, so T's gone. Yeah. Doesn't look like right now. Doesn't look like their number 2 wide receiver isn't on this team right now.
Nope.
Like they're going to have to go out and find somebody to play opposite of Jamar Chase, because we talked about on Wednesday, Jermaine Burton, he's having issues within the locker room. I think it's more mental, like I said, something dealing with himself, because even if you go back to his college coaches, he got kicked out of Georgia because of issues he had up there. And then Alabama, he only played 1 year at Alabama, and they was like, okay, we'll tolerate you for 1 year. So I think it's something. I think it's something mental going on with Joe, with Burton, and then Andre Yosivas, man. He's an okay receiver, but he's not
He's good, but he's not gonna be like a number 2 good. He could be like a number 3 at times.
right.
But number 2 is gonna be asking a lot from him. So I'm not mad at Jamar for asking for whatever he's gonna ask for. Because next year he's gonna be out there basically by himself, depending on what they do in the offseason through the draft or via trades or free agency. What they decide to do, getting a decent number 2 receiver in there. So if I'm him, I'm asking for everything and more.
And what would it say? What did it say about this game? I mean, because we talked about it the week he said it. I think it was after like the 0-3 start, where Burrows basically felt like he has to be perfect from every game. And we talked about him shouldn't have to put that pressure on himself. Well, hell, this past Thursday he was damn near perfect, and perfect unfortunately wasn't enough. So like,
It's I don't know. He has to be perfect, and he needs help from his defense. The defense is just, we've talked about it multiple times on here. When you put all your assets in the offensive end, you're not. It's gonna be tough, man. You're gonna have to really be either really really good at drafting and developing young talent that's gonna be cheap, which they're not good at. Or you're gonna have to be good at going out and spending money and getting guys that are proven elsewhere in the league who are either, disgruntled where they're at or the tail end of their career who's maybe not going to get a new deal where he is. You gotta be creative, man. They're not either one of those things.
yeah. And honestly, at this point, I said they're fighting for their playoff hopes. I still think that, me personally, just based off of their schedule, I mean, they should be able to get in, but as we gave up on them after week 1, it's like no game. Like they don't have a guaranteed win basically, because we thought Patriots. Oh, they should beat the Patriots easy. And it looked like that game will come back to bite them.
The Commanders was going to be an easy one. I ain't gonna say easy, but I thought it would be they would handle them at home. First home game of the year. You got a rookie quarterback coming there, and Jane Daniels, who plays his ass off that game. He played in the perfect too, but you lose that game. So now you can't look at any of the games coming up and say, "Oh, that should be a win," because I guarantee you, the other teams looking at the Bengals saying that's gonna be an easy win,
or at least that we're gonna have a shot to win.
Yeah, like, or at least saying, "Hey,
we can put up points against this team.
If we score enough, it's gonna be a dogfight."
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta hope that maybe Joe isn't perfect, or maybe he makes a mistake and makes a wrong read or gets sacked, and something like that happens, which is very possible as well, because he's done that too this season, where playing perfect game up to a certain point, he makes one mistake. It, unfortunately cost him the game because, like you said, he has to be perfect.
Yeah. And then also where I feel like this game kind of took a turn when they decided to go for it on 4th and 2. One, they went 3rd and 2. They took a shot to Chase, got doubled, overthrew him. Then 4th and 2. You're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna go to Burton this time. Like, bro, just get the first down.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did that. And weren't they on in the Baltimore territory too?
Yeah, they could have kicked the field goal.
That's why I don't understand why they did that. I know, McPherson hasn't been as reliable this season. For various different reasons. Yeah, for various different reasons. If you, like you said, you paid him. And he is one of the better kickers in the league. So I get, this year, even I think the last game against Baltimore, I think he missed a big kick that kind of maybe put him in kind of a questionable spot. And even this game, you just got to trust him. Still, at some point, because that was just, I don't think if you're not gonna go for field goal, kick a punt then. Because if you don't get it, the defense ain't stopping them already. You get them a short field, that's asking for 7 points.
Yeah, and my thing is, you think if Justin Tucker, well, he did miss, just missed extra point.
He missed extra point.
You think if the game came down to it, Baltimore would have said, "Nah, we can't go for it because he missed extra point." Hell nah, bro. Like,
nope. They trust him.
And more at this point in the season, the more you're not using McPherson, if I'm McPherson, like, bro, do y'all not trust me no more?
Yeah, be getting in his psyche. So now if you get down to a game where, you might need this win for sure to get into the playoffs, maybe he's not as confident as he once was. He's like, damn, they went to me in 3 weeks now.
Right.
They going for it on first downs in the fucking first quarter. Like, damn, like they show no trust in him. That now maybe he's just being aggressive and showing that we're gonna be aggressive with our offense, but still, like you said, he has to get in his head a little bit. Like, damn, they're not fucking with me at all tonight.
The first quarter, like I said, first quarter when it was that close, I didn't mind going. I didn't mind going for it. Like I said, on the road in a tough environment, I set them for 3 there. Like, no, I get that.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't mind an aggressive approach all game. Honestly, as long as it makes sense. And I think for the Bengals, it made sense most of that game. But that play where they were, like I said, in Baltimore territory, they went for it. It didn't make any sense to me.
It didn't. I mean, because then if you look at just how the rest of the game played out, okay. If you take that 3 there, you go up 3, and then basically that your final touchdown that you score, you're taking the lead.
Yep.
Forcing Baltimore had to come back down there and kick a field goal to tie the game.
Putting them in some pressure.
So
yeah. So again, that goes back to coaching, man. And me and Doc say it a lot. Zach Taylor just might not be it, man. Well, I think he's definitely not it, but he's still here, so he got a chance. But so he might not be it.
well, I see. Like I said, they got the Chargers next week on the road. Honestly, must win. I mean, because they can't lose 2 more games.
Yeah. They can't.
If they lose 2 more, their playoff hopes are done.
Yeah, and you got Steelers twice.
Won't be easy.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy, man. You're gonna have to win this game next week. Gonna have to, man. And for Baltimore, they're having a great season again. Lamar is on pace to win his 3rd MVP. Like we said on Wednesday, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on him in this postseason. It's gonna be a lot of pressure on him in this postseason, bro.
A lot of pressure in the postseason. I mean, and then granted, because because now it's only top seed you got to bat. So now you got to win 3 games instead of 2.
Yeah.
And it looks like, I mean, because it don't look like Kansas City's about to lose anytime soon.
Yeah, they're on roll.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna secure the number 1 seed, and it looks like all roads is going to go through Kansas City if you want to get a Super Bowl. Which I trust Lamar. He should be able to, especially with the team they got now, he should be able to go to Kansas City and get a win. But Kansas City, shit, they got better too. I mean, adding D-Hop.
They got better at D-Hop, and like we just said, that Baltimore defense, man. Yep. Is that Baltimore defense going to be good enough to pull them through, man? I don't know.
Yeah, that secondary is shit. Like they got a good front. They got a good front 4, and they linebackers cool, but that secondary is shaky.
Secondary is shaky. They get confused a lot. They miss assignments. It's definitely a shaky unit for them. So if they ran into a team with some elite coaching and can draw some schemes to confuse them, bro, and they can get some easy points, it's going to be tough for Baltimore to pull it out, and it's going to fall back on Lamar, unfortunately, man. You know how the media does.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, as that's why I said it last year, it's going to come down to, if the matchup does happen, Baltimore can't beat themselves. Don't go in the Arrowhead throwing the ball fucking 30 times when y'all been a running team all year.
Use Derrick Henry.
Exactly.
Use Lamar's legs.
Exactly. Do what y'all do best. Control that clock. Get the first, keep Mahomes on the sideline. Do what y'all do best. Don't fucking try to go in there and think Lamar has to outduel Patrick Mahomes with his arms, because no.
Don't do that. Because I mean, you still got some questionable talent, a receiver, because you still got Bateman out there who still gets some drops. He caught some touchdowns against the Bengals. And even a new dude, what's his name, had a drop. Easy drop.
Yeah,
I thought that was a lot, but he had a fall. He fell coming out of his break. He fell. I was like, damn, okay, we thought that wasn't going to happen anymore. So they still got some things to tighten up on the receivers too.
Yeah, I mean, hell, like I said, you see, they went to the fucking fourth string, like Tyson Wallace.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't even score on that damn play. Like he should have easily got pushed that. I don't know what the Bengals were doing.
Man, they was tripping, bro. Bengals defense just sucks, man, sucks.
But in NFL, man, you take a win however you can get them.
That Baltimore offense is definitely electric, man. Electric. With Lamar and Derrick Henry at the helm. Electric, man.
They are still alive right now. They're still alive for that number 2 seed at sure they're gonna need some help. But luckily that they play Baltimore, but Ravens are 7-3. Buffalo and Pittsburgh are the 2 teams in front of them. So that's 6-2 and 7-2.
Pittsburgh crazy, man.
Man,
I thought it was real good down here, and they are flourishing.
But Baltimore, like I said, Baltimore can fix that because they play Pittsburgh next week, so they can jump them. They don't play Buffalo.
Trap game.
Well, they already beat Buffalo. So if they do tie, so that they get the head over Buffalo. So
yeah, this Pittsburgh game gonna be a trap game, man. Just like I thought they would handle Cleveland easily when they got handled. So Pittsburgh game ain't gonna be easy.
No, division game never easy.
Never.
Luckily for Baltimore, they play on Thursday night, so they get kind of a long week to prep for them, get some guys healthy. So, but we shall see, man. Baltimore plays Pittsburgh next week, and then, like I said, Bengals got the Chargers in Sunday Night Football next week as well. Down to the wire 513, man. Make sure I tap in with everything down to the wire 513, or as I always say, just Google us. Sports and Spirits Saturday Special Edition. We know we have Wednesday we do mainly football when sports intertwine like this, so we do Sports and Spirits to talk more NBA. This is third week of the NBA season. I forget what
NCAA turn. I always call playing too. I always say playing.
What they call it now, like the Envision something. They changed the name of it. It ain't the playing. It ain't the in-season tournament. Nobody changed. They put
it's crazy.
This is gonna be in-season tournament. That's what we're gonna call it.
Whatever. We're gonna call it the NCAA tournament for now.
But it's that starts next week, November 12th. Third week of NBA season, brother. What some things that caught your eye after 3 weeks?
After 3 weeks, I saw this morning actually scrolling NBA Twitter, man. Ben Simmons is getting benched. So I mean, I saw this coming, honestly. He's averaging 5.9 points this season. His career is likely over, bro. After this season, he's likely done in the NBA. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh my god, bro! I don't mean to laugh, man, but I just remember him coming out of high school, coming into college, bro. He was supposed to be the next LeBron.
LeBron, man, next LeBron. The next LeBron. Remember Colin Cowherd had that whole little silhouette where he said, LeBron, just leave. We're fine, man. We're fine.
Yeah. All the hype, and it just comes down to that playoff game where he didn't take that layup.
Yep.
After that, it seems like he lost his powers.
But he got zapped by the Monstars, man. Lost his powers, and he's been downhill ever since. Downhill ever since for him.
That is wild.
It's wild. I've never seen anything like this.
That's crazy, man. Hopefully, man. Oh man. What do you think? For me, I'm gonna go with Cleveland Cavaliers, man. 10-0. Wow.
Killing it. Great.
Obviously, we know they're not going to be undefeated. We know that for
obviously,
sure.
Yeah.
But is it for you? Is it still too early to label them a contender in the East? Or do you think they could contend with Baltimore? I'm not Baltimore. Boston in 7 games.
Honestly, no. I don't think the Cavaliers are serious. We see this with Donovan Mitchell teams a lot. They come out hot. They have great regular seasons. In playoffs, they always flame out. The Cavs has done it in the last couple of years, it seems like. Last year, they wasn't always healthy, but the first year he was there. Mm-hmm. They came in killing it. They were like a top 4 seed, lost in the first round. So I'm not really sold on the Cavs. I think Matchup wise, they don't match up well against Boston. Boston counts by 3. The Cavs mostly going to count by 2. They have bigs that don't stretch the floor. Evan Mobley he's shooting more threes this season, but is he shooting the 3 like Al Horford or Porzingis to go to the 3? Absolutely not. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be true contenders against Boston. Now, will they contend against like the Knicks and the Sixers, who are flaming out right now? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Mobley is shooting 31 right now, 31% from 3.
How many attempts he get in a game?
He is attempting. He's attempting about 2 a game.
Yeah, that's not enough. That's not getting it done. So yeah, no, I don't see them true contenders in the East. I see them as true runners up, true runner up contenders. They can definitely get to the conference finals and lose in 5 games.
Yeah, right. Like I said, right now, and honestly, even though they are starting well, 10-0, looking like a top team in the East. In a 7-game series, I was still probably, both teams healthy, I was still probably leaning like take the Knicks over them in a 7-game series, honestly.
Yeah, I'm about to say that too. I still think that the Knicks will probably beat them. If healthy, and
yeah, I'd say healthy.
the Knicks ain't looking too hot either. Like Jalen Brunson ain't looking too hot this season.
Right.
But it's early.
And the thing is, like I said, the thing for the Cavs in the Cavs, like what are they going to do? What are we going to get in the postseason? Like I said, in the postseason, that's been his narrative with Donovan Mitchell his whole career. But as of recent, he's shown up in the postseason. But what are we going to get from other guys? That was a big question last year, especially with Evan Mobley. Like, who was in that? Was in the Boston series? Did they play Boston? It was whoever they played in the second round.
They played Boston last year.
He was the one that like he was counting on to show up, and he never did. It basically looked like he was lost without Jared Allen too, because Jared Allen was hurt last year in the playoffs.
Yep.
And when he wasn't out there, Mobley, yeah, it was like he was a no-show. So what are we going to get from the other guys? It can't just be Donovan Mitchell. And like you said, and one, how you use the example about Brunson being a small guy. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he compared to Boston, he ain't that big.
That's why I say no. I think he's going to be, I won't say easy to stop, but easy to make it tough on.
Mm-hmm.
You can put Jaylen Brown on him, 6'7". Put Tatum on him, 6'8", 6'9". Put Drew Holiday on him.
I'm saying, still Drew Holiday.
Donovan Mitchell's like 6'2", 6'3", Hollywood shoes on, maybe 6'3". But I think like without shoes, he's like 6'1". So he's not a very tall guy. He's strong. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely strong. He definitely can get a shot off on probably anybody. But they can make it tough on him. Who's going to be that secondary scorer? Darius Garland, yeah, he can do it too, but he's not big either.
Yep.
So I don't see Evan Mobley making that step to be the guy go out there and get buckets at will against even New York. That was the issue 2 years ago for them. They got in the first round. They got New York. They got punked.
Yep. Well, then tough enough.
Hartenstein and
Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson. They punt those guys, man. So yeah, I'm not sold on Cleveland. Yeah, they look great right now. We'll see how they look in the playoffs and late in the season. They gotta stay healthy. They have a great bench too. So yeah, they can go out here and score points, but in the playoffs, when the game be physical, I'm not trusting them.
No, that's fair. That's 100% fair, and we've seen this over the years with certain teams where it seems like they are making noise. And we've seen this the first year DeRozan was with the Bulls when they was the 1 seed for the most of the year. Then once January you hear they kind of fizzled out,
flamed out.
So yeah, we do see this with teams, especially in the Eastern Conference. Now in the West, Phoenix, man, 8-1, first place in the West, man.
Yeah, man. Only lost against the Lakers.
Yeah.
Crazy.
My-
Shout out to the Lakers, man.
I mean, Phoenix, I think are contenders. But my biggest thing is they just gotta get healthy. They gotta be healthy in the playoffs. If
Yeah,
they're
that's the
healthy,
main thing for them is their health. The
they're
main
healthy
thing
in
for
the
them is
playoffs,
their health.
they can beat anybody.
Yeah, they are they're loaded, and we I think we all knew that last year. They were loaded, but like you mentioned, like last week, they went and got a good point guard, Tyus Jones, who's actually managing the game for them. Great, looking good, man, looking real good. Another team out west that's really impressing me, surprisingly, the Clippers. You know, no Kawhi, James Harden is being a good leader, playing great, and Norm Powell, bro,
Yep.
balling the fuck out. Averaging like 25, I think. He's balling out, man.
They leading scorer, bro. Hey, you
bro.
told me Norman Powell would have been the Clippers leading scorer, bro.
I'm watching the game against the I think it was the Nuggets, like the first week or second week of the season, man. He was cooking the Nuggets. Oh my God. Cooking Nuggets ass. Cooking their ass. They really missing KCP now.
Yeah.
KCP would at least made it tough for him, man. He cooking their ass, man. Straight up cooking Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's hurt now, but he was cooking Jamal Murray when he was playing. But yeah, Clippers ain't looking too hot. I mean, ain't looking too bad. Of course, they're not healthy with Kawhi being out indefinitely. Who knows when he's going to get back? So I don't think they're serious, contenders or anything. But I'm not really surprised to see that them playing hard because they got Ty Lue as a coach and he's obviously a great coach, good leader and all that. But I didn't expect them to be winning this many games as they're winning, with Norman Powell being the leading scorer for sure.
Yeah, currently 5-4. Is their record? I mean, the West is a dog fight. So the fact that if you are above 500 in the West, I mean, hell, you're doing pretty good.
All right. I mean, they're better than us. I think we're 4-4 right now. Lakers 4-4. With the win last night.
Yeah,
5-4 now.
5-4. Yep.
5-4 now. Yeah. So the win last night at 5-4, but we beat the injured Sixers. They got no Tyrese Maxey, no Embiid who got suspended. PG out there playing by himself, but that should have been a blowout. We were we don't want to say struggling, but it wasn't a blowout. So, yeah, Clippers looking better than I expected them to look for sure.
For me, I'm gonna show some love to a player. You mentioned team. I'm gonna give some love to Russell Westbrook, man. For what some surprise reason, man. Once he entered into the start lineup, the Nuggets 4-0. I forget which game.
What night? He got like 29 or something.
Two games ago, he had 29. I forget who was it. I think OKC. They beat OKC that night.
OKC, big win. It was a close game too.
So am I saying Brody's back? No, but he will give you flashes where it's like, okay, we know why he was a former MVP and at one point a former top 10 player in his league. He still can give games and bursts. I mean, obviously for the Nuggets, they still gonna need Murray to step up when he comes back off injury. But if I'm alone, man, I'm looking at this like something we playing better with Russ and Carolina. Yeah,
I'm starting him, man. I'm starting him. When Jamal Murray get back, he going to the 2 Jamal. I think you're better. I think you're better 2 guard anyway than you are point guard, honestly. So I'm putting you at the 2. Hopefully Aaron Gordon gets back because I know he's out right now too. He's gonna be out for a while. He got a right calf strain, so he's gonna be out for a while. So yeah, they're gonna have to turn it up, man. Christian Brown's playing well lately too. Peyton Watson's playing better, but man, he cannot shoot for shit, bro.
Right.
Cannot shoot for shit. That team's really just ignore him when he's at the ball on the perimeter. So yeah, you gotta fix that.
Now, what you think about this? Because I granted his contract, what he just got paid would be crazy to do. But I'm just looking at that lineup. What do you think of a lineup like this, or at least testing it out for a few games? If you go, basically, you start Westbrook with Brown, and then you have Murray come off the bench and be that scorer, give you some energy off the bench. How you think about that? Now, granted, like I said, we know games he ain't. I mean, Murray will still probably finish the game, but
yeah, probably wouldn't do that because of lack of shooting. I ain't look at Brown stats this year. I know he's shooting probably better from 3 this year. I don't think it's that great, is it?
Let's see. He's averaging 16. He's at 16, 5 and 5. He's shooting 50% from the field from 3.
Off from 3. Oh, it's not bad thing. But yeah, I probably will think about doing that.
I'm saying just test it and see what it looks like.
But like you said, his contract is crazy. So nah, I would ask Christian Brown to be that square off the bench. Like, bro, it's gonna be your role. Jamal Murray back, he's gonna be starting too hard. I mean, Jamal Murray ain't playing that high, but he is better than Christian Brown.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
even Christian Brown is, I think, a better defender for sure. More athletic for sure. But yeah, I would still start Jamal Murray unless he coming back to like limited minutes, like when he coming back off the injury. And be thinking about testing it out like that. When easing him back in there, but once he's healthy, he has to go.
Yeah, 50% from 3, 55 from the field. So
he balling.
Shout out Christian Brown. Shout out to Memphis, man. Obviously we expected Memphis to be better once Ja got back. They beat us the other night.
Killed us.
I love the little rivalry thing, Ja and Braga going on. And makes the game more exciting, man. And I think the NC, I think they're in our bracket for the in-season tournament too.
Nice.
So I think we'll end up playing them, and I think it'll be for exciting basketball.
Yeah, definitely will be, man. They're playing good this year. Like I said, last week Zach Edey's playing a lot better than I thought. I was wrong about him. I will happily admit that. I always say help him wrong, and I was wrong about Zach Edey. He's looking great. Like you said, when Jack came back, they were going to be, and they're still injured too. I think Marcus Smart's still out. I think there's a Bain still out.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get back fully healthy, they're going to be even better. Right now, sitting number 6 right now in the East. It's like you said, it's still early, but hey, that's pretty good. Shout out Golden State Warriors too, man.
Man, hey, winning to Boston. We talked about that.
About that.
Yeah, the game was on Wednesday when we was on.
Yeah, it was on. We talked about it a little bit, but we ain't talking about it too much. Huge dub for them though. Huge dub. 7-2 right now, number 3 in the West. And they out there getting done, man. Even though they lost Steph Curry. I mean, not Steph Curry. They lost Klay Thompson. Added Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's having an all-time season for himself.
I know you don't want to. I know you ain't gonna admit it, man. But at least right now, bro, like Kerr giving the confidence to play all these guys, bro. At least right now, 7-2. I didn't think they was gonna start 7-2.
I didn't see that. I mean,
and the fact that they held it down for the 3 games, 4 games that Steph missed. Now,
yeah, he's doing good. He's doing great. He's doing great.
Developer of talent. Hey, he can.
I ain't saying that. Not saying that.
He can get guys to play for him.
No, I'm not saying that.
He can get guys to play for him. I
developer of talent. Not going enough for.
Come on. Just because Kuminga flopped.
He ain't flop. I think Kuminga's gonna be good. I think he's gonna get traded.
No, but I'm saying I maybe flop was the wrong word, but we think there's another level to Kuminga, but we ain't gonna see it in Golden State.
Yeah, definitely not gonna see Golden State because Steve Kerr don't fuck with him like that. So I mean, who did Steve Kerr develop? Who did he develop? You want to give him credit for Jordan Poole? I give him credit for Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole have been having a good season this year. I give him credit for Jordan Poole.
Maybe develop was the wrong word.
That's it.
But basically giving the confidence to play the young guys. Like basically, if you get drafted,
he ain't got no choice.
He do got a choice, bro. He ain't. But 13 deep or 13-man rotation, however deep he go.
That's like, I'm not giving him credit for that when he couldn't go 10 deep in the fucking Olympics. I'm not giving him credit for that shit.
Oh man, but let it go. Let it go. Let it go. They still won gold.
He is doing a good job coaching this year. That's what shout out Steve Kerr. Holding it down out there and go and say, Steph this couple games.
I'm just saying I'm not saying Golden State is a contender. No, they're far from contenders. They'll probably lose in the first round. They make the playoffs.
Are you saying Steve Kerr coach of the year right now? Is that what you trying to say?
Hell no. I mean, right now the Cavs. I mean, you gotta go with the undefeated coach of the year. 10-0.
I'll probably go with him right now, coach of the year. Let me see if I see any surprise teams out here.
Who is the coach in Cleveland right now? I know they got rid of Biggerstaff last year, so I know
They
they.
got, damn, who they hire?
It is Atkinson. Yeah, Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah, Kenny Atkinson. Great coach.
Yeah.
Um,
He'll be coach of the year right now.
I did mention this on Wednesday on the exit of the show. The Bucks fucking suck.
They got popped last night.
Yeah, they got popped.
I see Giannis. He questioned the team's effort.
Yeah, he pissed, man. Giannis is rightfully pissed. They suck, bro. They are like
terrible.
Well under 500 since they have Doc Rivers. They should never fired Adrian Griffin. They should have just made the players, hey, you don't like him? 30-13. Make the shit work.
Mm-hmm.
Make the shit work, bro. They fire him, went out there and got Doc Rivers, bring in Darvin Ham with them, the worst tandem coaching in the NBA. Not close. Got these two numbnut niggas over here. Man, and like I said, I'm not. Do you watch the game last night? Do you see any of the damn Giannis pick and rolls? Not set the screens for Dame.
Yep.
I heard being mad. Like, nigga, it's partially your fault, Giannis. Partially your fault. Like, yeah, you play hard, bro, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's not American. He needs to get more blame for this shit too. Yeah, he's playing good now, but he needs to get more blame for this shit for not making this shit work with the team they have. Y'all were 30-13 last year before y'all fired Adrian Griffin. I got the same damn team.
And I guarantee they had to come to him last year before they got rid of Adrian Griffin, bro. I guarantee they like, what do you think? They asked his opinion, like, what do you think about if we bring Doc Rivers in?
Guarantee it. And guarantee you probably say yes to make it happen. Guarantee it, bro. Now you're talking about some if we don't make playoffs, I'll make it traded. And nigga, you trying to set table for yourself to get up out of there. Which I don't blame you, because I mean y'all have no really avenue of getting better. Like that Dame trade was just horrendous. Looking like the worst decision that they could have made.
Yeah, and like to the point with that you always say, he didn't want to be there to begin with.
Nope.
Why would you bring a player there who clearly doesn't want to be here? Don't make no.
I don't care how many times Dame and his agent says, "Oh no, we never called team and told him not to trade for us." Guess they did. Guess they fucking did. He did not want to go to Milwaukee. Yeah, it might have been like his second choice, but it was a far second choice. Far second. Like he wanted to go to Miami. Everybody knew that shit. And y'all stepped up and traded for him anyway, thinking y'all could make the whole Toronto and Kawhi shit happen. No. Total opposite. Dame is post prime, ending of his prime, at the very end of his prime. And not very happy in Milwaukee. Not vibing y'all with Giannis. I don't think him and Dame have a relationship outside of basketball at all.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
Don't think they ever will either.
Oh yeah, because we made the point the other week. I said when Giannis played in the Olympics about how like, bro, let's make this shit work. Like I said, Dame could have flew over to Giannis and like say, bro, let's put in some work together.
Yeah.
Like I said, the pick and roll shit like that. That's just them not practicing it.
Yep. And then Dame had some quotes talking about some. Yeah, me and Giannis got to be able to hold each other accountable. I got to be able to tell him anything and say anything to him, and vice versa. You got to be able to say anything to me.
Whatever.
I'm saying, like, bro, set the fucking screen, nigga.
and that means, and if Dame is saying that, then that means that that Giannis basically runs fucking Milwaukee, that he can do whatever he wants, and they ain't
there's no accountability being had at all. So yeah. I think that's basically what that said. I don't think Giannis knows how to play basketball the way that he needs to learn how to play basketball to play with a Dame. I don't think he knows how to do that. Like I said, it's basic ways to set a screen. He can't even set a screen. Like this is ridiculous, bro. Yeah, he's good and all, but that's very fundamental. Setting the fucking screen, bro. It's not hard to set a ball screen.
I'm trying to go back to that Milwaukee team. Yeah, he didn't have a point guard. Yeah, because Drew was a point guard back then, and Yeah, he was. He was more on defensive end than Middleton create his own.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
pick and roll guy is more so this year. It's more they never had really a pick and roll ball handler. It was Giannis get the ball and kind of just
Go
go.
downhill. Yeah.
Yeah, get downhill and they trap you, kick it to the open shooter, kick it to whoever. Never really had like pick and roll ball handler there that kind of Drew Holiday did it a little bit, but not he's not an offensive weapon like Dame is. You know what I'm saying? So it's not anyone here saying.
And back then, I think Lopez was a pick and roll. So you leave Lopez little pick and pop. So
yeah. He's more of a threat pick and pop, and he has nice little float game too in the lane.
Mm.
So yeah, this is more so. I'm blaming this on Giannis, man. Like this is just your team. Everybody knows this wasn't Dame's team. Even though I don't care how many times you want to say that shit last year. This is Dame's team. This no nigga. It's your team. You won a championship here. You use the best player in the league. You top 3 in the league, nigga. Still, nigga, this is your team. You make this shit work. You need to make time out, make Dame comfortable. This ain't Dame's responsibility to make it so comfortable in Milwaukee. Like he wasn't ever being here. He didn't want to be here. I'm sure they think they came to Giannis about the whole Dame trade and Drew trade because they say he would have declined it. What they said he said, I'm not sure if they did or not. But once you get Dame in there, bro, you have to make him feel comfortable. You have to go out your way to make that happen. You have to go out your way to make that happen, bro.
That's what any real leader would do.
Yeah, you have to, especially here, and Giannis is very aware that he wanted to go to Miami. I mean, that wasn't a secret. Giannis is on social media and shit. He hear rumors. If some sort of people told him that, oh, Dame had to go to Miami. He heard the rumblings out there. And when it didn't happen and he came to your team, you should went out your way to like, look, bro, I know this might not be your first landing spot you wanted to go on your wish list, bro, but we're going to make it the best. We can make it out of Milwaukee and Miami, but we're going to make it work, bro. I got kids to us, hang out with the kids or whatever. I'm sure he ain't doing that shit. Maybe that ain't his personality. I don't know.
So Milwaukee is currently 2-7. Philly is currently 1-7. The bottom two teams in the Eastern Conference.
We got them like top 4, didn't we?
Oh, man, hey, man. Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to pull it up. I got the Word doc. We got the Word doc right here.
They're both. They're bottom 2 teams in the league right now, along with Utah.
Okay. Yeah, I had Philly 4 and 5. I had Philly 4, Bucks 5. You had Bucks 4 and Philly 3.
True. Of course, I thought Philly dealing with more injuries than anything, but the Bucks been healthy.
Right.
So Philly got a low key excuse. Bucks have no excuse.
What do you think about going back to Golden State real fast? Do you see the reports about what Windhorst saying that they're talking about they might make a huge deal?
Yeah, I saw the report. And that's why I said Kuminga might get traded because I think he's on the way out. They did not come to an agreement with him before the season started with the extension. So right on the wall there.
Could this mean? And I'm not sure. Off rip, Giannis got a no trade clause, right?
No, he doesn't.
He does not.
The only player that has one right now is I think Brad Bill. And there's somebody else get one. I think LeBron got one now.
Yeah, Bron did.
Yeah.
So obviously we know the reports that goes they tried to get Bron last year. And Wendy says they're gonna say could be in the move to make a huge move this year. Could it be for Giannis at the way the season is going? I mean, I don't know how much of the current Golden State team you got to give up for him.
Yeah, you have to give up everything they have as far as asset wise and young talent wise, and I still don't think Milwaukee would be interested in doing that. What's Giannis's deal? Let's look at his contract. What's his contract right now? How many years he got left in? Because Giannis, he didn't sign a smart contract. Giannis signed a no option contract. I think he signed 4 years. I don't think he has any options.
Giannis, so his new deal kicks in next year.
Oh yeah, he didn't even kick in new deal. Yeah. But I think he did sign a smart deal. I think he only got 3 years.
Yeah, he got a vet extension.
He got a clear option.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not a done deal. So he has next year is what kicks in. He got next year and the year after that for sure, and then player option for the third year. So he has 2 more years for sure in the contract. If I'm Milwaukee, I'm not trading Giannis. No, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Unless he comes to me and requests it, then I'm gonna kick it around. Probably still no though. Unless you want to just do right by him and you told him some shit behind the closed door, like, hey, if you ever come to me and ask to be traded, I'll trade you. Probably still not wouldn't do that shit. No. Unless you getting got to be like a 3-team trade because Golden State ain't got enough for me being intrigued. Like yeah, Kuminga good, but is he good enough for me to trade Giannis for Kuminga and Podolski and Moses Moody and some draft picks? Fuck no, absolutely not.
And then hell, then if you do that, then what you gonna do with Dame? Like then Dame's gonna be gonna be more pissed. Like
no, he's going like, yeah, I didn't want to be in Portland. I'd rather stay in Portland with my big ass house over there, and I've been in my whole career with that build, rebuilding. Be here with this rebuild. Like, at least I was happier there. At least I was where I wanted to be. At my family there. I'm getting divorced from my wife, but at least hey, I got my kids there and shit. Here I ain't got shit out here. I'm in boring ass Milwaukee. Like fuck no. So yeah, that pissed him off. I don't see them doing that at all. If anything, unless Dame asks for it. If he asks for it and they trying to, do right by Giannis, and he asks for it, then I can see them possibly kicking it around. Like I said, if Golden State would have to pull in a different team, a third team to get their assets too, because they don't have enough to even maybe hear them out. Like if I'm Golden State, if I'm Milwaukee, I know what they have already before they call. When they call and say, yeah, I'm interested in Giannis, I'm hanging up. Like they don't have enough. Like I know what you have. I can see your asset list. It's not enough. It's nowhere near enough. Like call Charlotte to get Melo Ball involved in this, to get me Melo Ball. Call Portland, get me Shaden Sharp. Call somebody and get me a young stud. Or no, I'm not doing it. Because Kuminga's good, but he's not. I don't consider him a young stud. He's not that good to me.
If I'm Golden State, if we need a third team involved, I'm calling either Detroit. I might even call Atlanta too.
I don't think about that because Trey probably like, it's time. Y'all done had time to get me pieces in here. Y'all done got me pieces. Y'all done got shipped them back out. Like, it's time to get me in somewhere where I can possibly think about winning. But you getting him in Milwaukee with Dame. If you trade Giannis to somewhere like I don't know. If I'm any star,
if you Milwaukee, you're not. If you're keeping Dame, you're not getting another guard right now. So you need a wing.
You need a wing or a big. Maybe they can try to. I don't see Milwaukee trading Giannis. If they smart, they would try to move Dame. I'm not sure what his value is anymore, but they would try to move him. But like I said last week, who are they going to get in there to make that talent up?
That just came to man. Like I said, they're possibly in the move for making, like I said, another big time move. We know
they want Laurie marketing. That's what I'm hearing they want.
Is Laurie enough to?
I don't think so. He's very good though.
Yeah, he's good. He a dog over in Utah, but
he's very good. But is he enough to get them? Got him
contending again? No.
Draymond, that doesn't scare anybody. He's very good though. He needs to go somewhere. They have like maybe already two bona fide guys already. He could be that third guy, and then he's really intriguing. But going to go and say I don't think he's intriguing. I think they had a chance to get him this offseason too. I think Draymond told him like I wouldn't do that. So Draymond knows too. He's not moving the needle like that for them at least. I'm not sure who they're trying to get though. I'm not sure who they would try to pair. They're definitely trying to get if they're in the market for somebody, trying to get somebody to pair up with Steph Curry for his last little push.
Right. Yeah. That's the only reason I was making that move.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can see them want Giannis. That would make sense. But like I just said, Giannis, he has terrible screens. Like they they run off screen. So I mean, it's not hard unless you gotta set better screens. So they don't teach them when you get there. Teach them how to set screens. I might kind of school them on that shit, maybe if they were to happen to do it.
And then I think Golden State will hold them accountable. It's like, bro, like if you got a Draymond there, like, nigga, set this fucking screen. Like,
that's what he did to James Wiseman. James Wiseman kind of do the same thing Giannis does. His screen is terrible. Like, it's not that hard to set a good screen, but it's definitely is an art. You gotta learn how to do that shit. Like, if you never taught how to do it right, you're not gonna know how to do it. So it's not really his fault, I guess. Well, it is his fault for not seeking that knowledge out. You're an NBA, bro. See that shit out.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not sure who else they. Like I said, definitely try to pair someone with Steph. They already got Buddy Hield. They're trying to keep him there. He's playing great.
Oh, yeah, Buddy Hield. Yeah, no, he's like our guys. He's probably the one I'm keeping. Buddy Hield.
You gotta try to make it. Have to be like a big. I would think like a 4 or 5. So who's on the market out there that's available at that you know of? I don't know anybody. I know we can get rid of AD, leading the league in scoring. He ain't going nowhere. That would have been ideal for them to get someone like that. Wemby ain't going nowhere. He's not playing that high this season either for it though. But Wemby ain't going nowhere, obviously. I'm trying to think of all did like elite, like stretch kind of bigs or bigs in general.
Wait, hold on. For each a big for Golden State, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking if you want to star for Milwaukee and you need 13, hey, New Orleans, give me BI.
Now that would be nice. That's what I would try to do if I'm Milwaukee. Try to flip Dame to New Orleans and try to get 13 involved. Just get Dame somewhere else. Like maybe not send him to New Orleans, but try to get New Orleans involved so I can get BI. And send Dame to Miami and try to get New Orleans somebody for the deal. But they obviously want to pay BI, and I think BI would. Hey, you know he down with G Herbo. Milwaukee right there by Chicago. He ain't that far from Chicago. He can go to Milwaukee. You know, take a little 3-hour drive to Chicago, kick it with G Herbo now. You know, go back to the Milwaukee for the game.
Right.
They're gonna have him and that would be nice, man. Him and Giannis there. You know, they definitely have to get better at guard, but shit, they'll probably keep Giannis in town because he ain't getting nobody like that. Other than you know, train Dame, that would be the best possible outcome, something like that, because he is probably gonna be on the move. Maybe goes to trying to get BI. I didn't think about that either.
Yeah,
I don't think that'd be a good fit. I don't want to say a bad fit. I don't think that'd be the best fit. But
what it will do, it will at least secure you that you have a star in Golden State for about 3 to 4 years, like I said.
Yeah.
Until you can find somebody the next. It buys you time, basically.
You basically get Steph some more firepower on offense.
Yeah.
Because but right now, Buddy Hield's looking great, looking like it's a great pairing right there. You definitely need, like we always say, that bigger scorer. Because you know it's gonna get tough for Steph in the playoffs, and Buddy's gonna be the same way. He's not that big of a guy either. And BI can be that guy that can get you a bucket when you need to, no matter who defending him, because he's 6'10" and can get a shot off anybody.
Yep.
So that'd be a nice pickup for them. They can try to find some way to get BI, maybe trade Kuminga for BI. Kuminga and some stuff. There have to be some stuff because Kuminga's not the team had a contract yet.
Right.
I'd be Kuminga and some stuff together, you know, for BI. That'll be a intriguing trade for New Orleans too, because they have a young team. They're not doing so hot right now. I think they're like bottom.
That's what
half of the West.
And basically that's what I was looking at. So I was just like looking at teams right now who are like not in the playoffs.
They're 14th right now.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, they don't want to pay BI right now. So like,
still very early though, but Zion's missing a lot of games already, bro. That first game because of his illness. He missed another game because hamstring tightness. 2 games for the hamstring tightness. So again, same story. New season, same story with Zion. We heard the stories before the season. Oh, he's in the best shape since college. He's down to 260. Nigga, he's still getting hurt.
Exactly.
So what's the fucking issue now? You know, like yes, I'm not ready to call it quits on him, but I think it's time for them to call it quits on him. I'm building around him at least. I wouldn't build around him. I would have him on my team. Yeah, he's great when he's available, but I would not bank on him being available.
Well, I would too, but they just paid him.
Yeah, he's getting paid. I would not build around him though. I would not do it. And I think they do have outs in his contract. His contract is not. He has some outs in there. I think some weight clauses in there, and some other clauses in there in his contract. So
you telling that nigga go get this nigga all the food he can. Like we gotta get out of this contract.
He ain't gonna be playing. Hey, you can't do shit, bro. limit his activities, he gonna gain some weight. He gonna gain some weight. You're not allowed to do this, and this. Sit down and ride the bike, bro. It's the only exercise you gonna get. You ain't doing that shit. That's boring. You can't do that. Yeah, it's gonna blow back up.
Oh
Lose
yeah,
contract.
here it goes. So protections, weight must be less than 295. 20% of 20% of 2025 26 salary becomes guaranteed. It passes all 6 weigh-in checkpoints during the 24-25
So
season.
6 weigh-in checkpoints this season. So if he's not playing consistently, bro, it's gonna be easy to pick up weight during this NBA season. That's why he wanted to get down so low before the season started, probably because he knew, like, man, if I go out here and get hurt, I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna move the way I want to move as far as exercising and shit. I'm gonna blow back up.
And then 40% of next year's salary becomes guaranteed if he plays 41 regular season games, 20 and gets additional 20% if he plays 51.
So he got a number of games in there too. Smart on their part, very smart on their part. So yeah, they're not gonna be fucked. He got paid, but if he ends up not playing enough games this year or his weight goes back up, they're gonna fuck him over. Yeah. Or not really fuck. He's gonna fuck himself over.
Fuck himself over. Yeah.
Put it that way. He's gonna fuck himself over. So yeah, they ain't looking too hot right now, and he been missing games already. Could be something to keep an eye on this season for New Orleans, man.
Oh yeah,
it's going all bad there, all bad.
Yeah, so you're right. So yeah, his deal, 50% is guaranteed. He'll be fully guaranteed. This year's contract will be fully guaranteed after January 7th. Then the rest of his last 3 years are non-guaranteed up to a certain point. So yeah, they got out.
They got out, man. If he ends up not making shit happen here,
they have an out.
Fucked up, man.
All right. Fantasy football advice.
Let's get it.
We could literally, I don't have to break down scenario shit. I could literally win the whole other hour talking about all this shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of NBA shit going on. There's a couple other shit we could touch on. We can save it though for. I'm sure it's early in the season, so we still got a lot of games left, a lot of content left to give y'all for NBA shit. So definitely stay tuned. I have my shit put up now. It's gone. Damn.
All right, pull my list up. And remember, folks, we got a
early game this.
We got a early game, Germany game. I feel bad for folks in Germany. You got the Panthers and Giants tomorrow morning at 9:30.
I can't get a better game, man. Play them guys out there. All right, so I'm gonna start us off. I'm gonna go over the start. I'm happy this week. My guy is back. My very first pick I picked in fantasy. So I'm going to start him. I could be wrong, man. It's his first game back. He might not play that much, but I'm happy. So I'm going to start this guy anyway. He's scheduled to get 18 points. It may not happen. Hopefully he goes out here and ball out. Hopefully. I'm hoping. Christian McCaffrey. Welcome back, brother.
That was time.
Yeah, it's about time, right? So hopefully he plays more than they expect him to play. I heard Mina Khan say he ain't going to play all the snaps. So hoping she wrong. Hoping he go out here and surprise everybody and play all the snaps. And get 5 touchdowns, man. I need you backseat, man. Let's go.
Well, no, you don't do that. I mean, Achilles, I'm with you.
Do it, bro. I need for fantasy, man. Wait the season. Season over. Fantasy.
Rand trying to end your career, right?
You want to be number 1 pick next season, bro? If you want to be number 1 pick next season,
you good.
All out.
You just had Joe Burrow go crazy for you,
bro. I'm playing Jamar Chase. So go figure that. I had Joe Burrow, but I'm playing Jamar Chase. So I'm fucked. He had more points than Joe Burrow. It's crazy.
Man, I'm gonna go a must start here. This is just a good matchup for against a very bad team. You Sam, if you need a quarterback this week, Sam Darnold, or if you got any of the Minnesota Vikings weapon, well, you better be playing Justin Jefferson, of course. He should not be on the bench.
Always must start.
Exactly. But I got TJ Hockenson on my lineup. He'll be my tight end for this week. I think he's gonna catch his first touchdown this week. If you got Jordan Addison, get him in lineup. I think it's gonna be a big offensive day for my Vikings. So get Sam Darnold in that lineup if you need a quarterback.
I like that. I almost picked him up, but I think Joe will run by next week. I was thinking it was this week. I was about to pick them up. I was like, damn, I'm probably gonna grab him next week. I'm gonna go with a sit now against you guys. Travis Etienne. Play the Vikings this week, man. I would sit him. Vikings, y'all been hot this year on defense, man. Brian Flores, he's been saying, I've been giving him praise all season. He has been balling out. Hopefully, he might get another chance as a head coach here pretty soon. Probably not this offseason, this round, but maybe next round.
Hopefully next season.
Maybe next round. Yeah, for y'all's sake, hopefully. Maybe next round, though, if he has another good season again next year, he'll probably get some looks. I think he probably will get interviews because, Rooney Rule. They will interview and not hire him anyway. So he probably will get interviews this round, but he probably won't get any serious looks. But hopefully, he has a good season again next year for y'all defensively because y'all defense been rolling. So yeah, I would not start Travis Etienne Jr. this year. Plus the this game. Plus the their offense sucks, man.
Offense is terrible. And another reason I wouldn't start Travis, I mean, he's coming off a two-game absence, like coming off an injury, and they back up Tank Bigsby he's been. I ain't gonna say he's been good, but he's been formidable. Like he's been okay.
Solid replacement.
So like, even though Etienne is back, I guarantee that they'll split a lot with Tank Bigsby. So you just never know. And if Bigsby get hot, then Etienne,
they're gonna roll him for sure.
And in fantasy, you don't want guys who's splitting reps. Let's leave it at that.
Yep, that's for sure. It's kind of hard to get finding a running back who ain't splitting reps these days, though. Most of them do split time.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go a sit. I'm gonna go a former Ohio State Buckeye. I just don't like the matchup this weekend. Granted, the team overall has been terrible this year, but the defense still been pretty decent. Marvin Harrison Jr. They got the Jets weekend. Not a good matchup. Just not a good matchup for him. We know he's been Kyler's favorite target ever since week 2, but still, Jets got corners for days they can throw at him.
That's true. It could be depending because they get Sauce on him, and Sauce been struggling a little bit this season.
Yes, Sauce has been compared to like lockdown, how he's been the first 2 years. It's been kind of down this year. Granted, he's battling injury, but still, he's took him a step back this year.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go with a sit as well here. I gotta have on my team that I'm probably going to find a way to sit this week. Raheem Mostert. Bad matchup against the Rams. I think if anything, it's going to be probably a shootout. They have to score a lot of points. I don't see them running the ball a lot, and if they do, I don't see them getting a lot of touches going his way. I think he's splitting time too. I forget the other back's name they have down here. But yeah, I had to start him. I had him my first week of fantasy. I had him my first weeks, and I dropped him, picked him back up. I had some holes in my roster. Wasn't doing too much for me. So yeah, I'm gonna find a way to put him on the bench this week. I would not start him.
Surprise start, or I would say put him in maybe like a flex role if you were like looking for a flex guy. Let's go Khalil Shakur from Buffalo, wide receiver. We don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the latest on Cooper. I believe they say he's trending towards playing.
He's questionable though. He's questionable, and so is Keon Coleman. Questionable too. I just picked that Keon Coleman. My team, he's questionable.
Questionable in the field. I think. I mean, more like questionable.
Oh, no, Keon Coleman is out. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay. If Keon is out, then definitely. Then definitely get Khalil Shakur. This is gonna be a big week for him. Like I said, Cooper is trending to play. With Keon being out, he's gonna need another target. Khalil, this is your time to shine, brother.
Damn, that was weird. My guy to put in the Mostert spot. Now I can't put Keon there. I'm fucked. Damn. All right, I got one last start, man. I'm gonna go guy on my team again, Cole Kmet. For the Bears, they got the New England Patriots this week. Should have a pretty good game. The Patriots defense and offense, they be struggling. Patriots overall be struggling. Shout out Drake May though, he be balling out. But he can't do it all by himself. They need a lot of help down there. So Cole Kmet, man, he's trending to get like 11 or no, he's averaging 11 points against the Titans are averaging 11 points against the Patriots. I think he have a good game. I think Caleb will find him in his zone at least once, hopefully.
I'm gonna say last one I got. It's a running back. It's in the early game, the Germany game. One, I'm gonna say shout out to Chuba Hubbard, man. He got paid, got extended this week, rightfully so, because that's all they offense got is Chuba this year.
He deserves it. He been using them a lot.
But get if you need another flex guy, look at Tyrone Tracy, running back for the Giants. We know Daniel Jones. Like I said, we know Malik Neighbors is his target, but if you've been watching, they've been doing like a lot of dink and dunks and been trying to like keep the ball, got to get the ball out of his hands instead of him having to hold and make decisions. Tyrone Tracy is one he likes to dump the ball off to. And in the game, what was the game? First game I seen him play against the Bengals on Sunday Night Football. He balled out.
Yeah, he did ball out. They ain't saying much against Bengals defense, but yeah, he balled
Yeah,
out.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Still,
But also,
still.
we're also seeing a stat too that the Panthers have allowed the most rushing yards and rushing touchdowns to running backs. So they're playing the Panthers. Could be a big running game.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Could be a big running game.
That's a great sign.
All right. That's our fantasy football advice. Now let's see if we keep our streak going.
Let's go. Hey, I could have got in this whole time. I just got my I have my face scan on here the whole time. Logged in on my new phone now, finally. Because we hit last week, right? Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. There it is.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. All right, bet.
Whoops, wrong password. Let me hop in DraftKings.
I was gonna put some NBA games that we hop on here. We hop on here last night. We usually do this on Fridays if you guys are new to the channel.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who's streaming right now, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you follow, I think everybody right now watching this on Twitter. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, man. Scroll over on YouTube, man. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We appreciate y'all tapping into us.
Facts. Yeah, I said we usually far down to our 5-1-3 parlay. We said we hit last week. And we usually add like a Friday game to the mix, a Friday NBA game too. But I mean, we can still do it Saturday. It's still early enough. It's some NBA games on the night.
I was gonna put NBA games on there last night. Though I would have hit crazy last night.
Let me see how many NBA games we got. 1, 2, 3, 4 NBA games today. I don't know if any of them really catch your eye.
I ain't no good money in the one I see. Well, right now I'm still scrolling. Yeah, ain't no money in these ones.
Yeah. There's. I mean, let's see. I usually add a college football game and some good college football games on tonight. Let me see. Ohio State, we're up 21-0 over Purdue. That's good. Good. Ole Miss at Georgia at Ole Miss.
Got college basketball back too, man. We got a lot going on. I ain't putting no college basketball on here. That was too early.
The play of the day I missed that was if I woke up earlier and got on. Tennessee is playing Louisville right now, and Tennessee was underdogs.
Ooh.
And Tennessee is beating the brakes off of Louisville right now.
Yeah, they killing them right now.
So that would if we'd hopped on earlier, yeah. I see them, but it's like, do I want? I see them, but it's like, do I want to? Because because Colorado at Texas Tech, I want. No, what? No, I want a streak to keep going. I want a streak.
Yeah, play a little safe, man. I see some I like too in college football, but I ain't fucking with them.
I know people might say, "No, it ain't no safety in gambling." Hey,
it is way the best safe.
We try
I keep the streak going, man.
And if y'all thinking like that, Rand, what's the number?
Hey, 1-800-GAMBLER, man. Give them a call. You know, if you betting out here, betting your grocery money, betting gas money,
kids Christmas money. Where we got holiday season around the corner. If y'all,
hey, man, if you up here risking money as you plan on spending your kids to bet, call 1-800-GAMBLER. You have a problem. You have a problem.
All right, NFL. How we feel about rivalry game? Teams on the road. They're still favorite, but they're on the road. How we feel about the Falcons over the Saints?
Oh yeah, I think it's an easy dub. Oh, that's only 3.5 points.
I said
that's crazy.
It's a rivalry.
It's a rivalry game. So it's gonna be dog amount anyway. Yeah, I like that though. Falcons over the Saints. I like that. I also like the Commanders. How you like the Commander got any injuries right now?
I don't think so.
I low key like the Steelers over them low key, bro. I think Tomlin gonna fuck them up.
That was the thing. I thought you was leaning towards Commanders.
I was, but I'm thinking I think Tomlin gonna fuck them up, man.
But right now, as of yesterday, they're missing offensive tackle. They're down a tight end. Brian Robinson Jr., the running back, he's out. And then Marshawn Lattimore, their DB is out.
How you feel about that upset, man? Steelers.
That's
a risky one, though. Do we want to play safe? We want risky.
Do we got faith in Russ on the road?
I might have to be a Rand special, man. I ain't gonna put it on there.
Nah, hey.
That's risky. So you gonna play it safe?
We can't. I mean, we need some.
We gotta run up a little bit. We gotta run up a little bit.
But the thing is, say, look, all right, if we take them money line, we are at a plus 238. So at least on DraftKings,
plus 241. Take the money line.
So that means we only need maybe one or two more, and we'll be at that good line.
Jay and Dan's, I'm sorry, man. I'm rocking with it. Let's rock with it.
I mean, granted, we don't expect him to run the table the rest of the year anyway. Like
he does win every game. And I think, like I said, Steelers defense is gonna mix it up on him and try to confuse him a bit, and maybe be able to hold them to some hold them to a lower scoring game.
See, now we see. Look, all right. So now we got them. So now it's like we can really play it safe. Like we can even go like
play it safe.
Like we can go like say I just like Kansas City over Denver. You add that. That's plus 328 now. If you want
that. Yeah, that's the easy one. So I think they'll run that.
Who got the Sunday night game? Let me see. Sunday night is Lions Texans.
Yeah, Lions Texans. How you feel about Bills over the Colts too?
Bills over Colts. No Keon Coleman, like we just said, but they should still have enough weapons. Yeah, let's do that. And then how about last one? Last one I got before we should call it quits. Eagles over Cowboys.
Yeah, no Dak. It's yeah, I like that. So I got 5. I'm at a plus 722 on FanDuel.
I'm at a plus 713 on DraftKings. So a little bit more money on FanDuel, but on DraftKings I do see they do have at least for right now you can get a up to 105 parlay boost if you opt in. So with the boost, never mind. That's for college. Never mind. Do they got the NFL ones on there? They don't have NFL on there. So if you put it in basically on DraftKings, if you put it in today, is that plus 713. But if you wait till tomorrow and put them on, they'll give you an NFL draft boost for like 30%. So you can up it up just a little bit more.
Up the odds. And all these games are tomorrow, so you can't wait. So if you see this late, you can still go in here and get I bet all these, and the numbers may change, the odds may change a little bit, but hey,
that boost that boost will make up for it. And that same, and I know FanDuel will have something.
Yeah, the same thing going on FanDuel, yeah, for sure. So definitely, I'll probably wait to put this in tomorrow too, honestly.
So yeah, so our parlay for this week, I'm trying to go 2 weeks in a row. We got Falcons money line, Steelers money line over the Commanders, Chiefs money line, Bills money line, and Eagles money line. So
I like it. Let's get that streak going, baby.
Said $10 right now get you $81. $81 on DraftKings. On FanDuel, I believe it gets you
82. You 10 back in 72.
Right. So go ahead and
not bad at all.
Lock it in. All right. Let me make sure ain't no more breaking news that we got on. I don't.
Twitter world.
Don't see it. God damn, Texas beating the shit out of Florida, 35-0.
Sheesh.
Like I said, Ohio State's up 21-0. UC is losing at home to West Virginia right now, 17-7. Miami is losing to Georgia Tech,
Damn.
14-10, about to be halftime.
They're gonna bounce that back. They're gonna bounce that back.
I don't know, because that was Georgia Tech. That was the team that beat Miami last year in Miami, and ruined their season. So hey, it's
Oh shit, I ain't see this. Did you see this? Michelle Beadle used the N-word.
Huh?
Hold on, let's see. Actually, let's go on Twitter real quick, man. Let's play this on Twitter real quick.
Oh,
Let's go
my
on Twitter real quick. Hold up, man.
oh
Hold
my
up real
God.
quick. We log on Twitter. I just see this on Twitter. Let me favorite this shit. I can find it easy. Let me just retweet it.
You just retweeted. I got Twitter up. Let me see.
You got it up. I'm gonna share it to the. I'm gonna tweet down to the.
Oh, here you go. I see it. Okay.
Bet.
Let me see. Let me see if I can.
I'm not sure pulled up.
Let me see if I can share.
Hold up. He said the N-word. Hold up. I was watching this yesterday too with Chandler Parsons and Williams. I guess I turned it when that shit happened.
Oh Lord! All right, here we go. Let's see.
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets,
Wow!
that was a good one. Don't try to get me on that. They might have to break up."
Oh,
What? Hold on.
and they called it. You see Lou Will?
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets,
You see Chandler Parsons looking at her like, what?
What, bro?
Look at Lou Will, man.
Bro, what?
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, "Oh, I don't like this. That if the Nuggets, that was a good one. Don't try to get me on that. They might have to break up the team. Lou, are you buying that this is the last dance?
Oh, yo.
Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm buying.
Nuggets.
I'm buying. Beater, you're gonna be in trouble today.
That's not fair. It's not even a thing. It's not even a word.
Sounded like it.
It's not a
You
word.
would love that.
You said niggas, bro. You mean that word.
I'm buying it. All good things come to an end.
I don't like hearing it though.
And it feels
We didn't
like
like
we didn't like
hearing
hearing that either.
Oh, my God.
We sure did. I'm sweating.
It's all right,
man.
Beetle. You covered in the cloth. I got you. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Wow, bro.
No, I'm sweating.
But listen,
Jackass.
listen, all good things come to an end, and it's just like a
Bro.
Damn, Michelle Beadle. You said niggas, girl. You said niggas.
Yeah, you said yeah.
The way it came out, like he be saying that a lot. The way it came out, he be saying niggas. That came out too smooth, didn't it?
Way too smooth.
Wow.
Granted, I mean, she ain't gonna get suspended. No, that ain't gonna suspend her.
Ain't never happened. Damn.
But yeah, she said it. She said it a time or two before.
Yeah, she definitely be saying that word. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right. Shit, Michelle Beadle now with the niggas. All right. Wow. Not expect to see that on my timeline. Okay.
All right. No, what a way to end it. Now I definitely need some
Way
spirits.
to end the show.
I definitely need some spirits now. Okay.
What's going on 2:00 is definitely now appropriate time to have some spirits for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Hydrated enough. I had 2 bottles of water in there. So my second bottle of water, been hydrated. After that, I think I need a try after that. Shit.
All right. Goddamn. All right, Michelle. All right. Appreciate everybody rocking out with us as always, man. And like Rand said earlier, if y'all watching us on Twitter, man, please head over to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel, and like this video, man, and share it, man. And appreciate y'all rocking out with us as always. Much love to everybody for sure.
Peace.
For the good brother, Fly Man ran. Josh Doc, it was the terrible land. The Down to the Wire 513, man. We'll catch y'all on Wednesday for episode 353. Now we out.
Peace.